You've been kidnapped. 30 minutes later your kidnapper dumps you on the street because you won't stop talking about what?
How excited I am to finally have been kidnapped and how long I've waited for this and how it's almost exactly like that movie with Alicia Silverstone and how she was in the Batman movie but wasn't very good even though Batman is a great character and Adam West was a hilarious Batman but was even better on Family Guy and that Family Guy is getting a little too overrated for my taste and speaking for taste can we stop for food because I'm hungry and when I get hungry I get cranky and a Snickers won't help even though Snickers is packed with peanuts, caramel and chocolate but not dark chocolate and I'm sure Snickers at one point did a dark chocolate version and if not I might be thinking about Milky Way midnight bars and the Milky Way is so vast and huge and we have no idea how much further out it goes and edit, holy beep. I did not expect this to blow up like it did. Thank you to everyone that sent awards, gold and all the comments. I'm actively trying to read them all but the outpouring is amazing. I read a bunch to my wife and son last night and they were laughing their beep off. You all are some hilarious people. Thank you so much.
How whale dicks are probably the origin of sea serpent legends.
My D&D campaign.
True crime podcasts. Edit, no joke. A friend of mine owns a bar, and whenever I'm there, we have a deal. If people stay too long after last call when she's trying to close up, if I can get them to leave I drink for free. My go-to is to start telling stories about my favorite true crime cases and it works almost every time. The kidnapper not giving me the candy for getting in the van.
So let me tell you how Linux is a far better operating system and how the modern internet owes its life to free and open source software. Raid, Shadow Legends. My newest MLM adventure.
Lego. Oh, this one piece only came in one set issued in 1984. It was a limited edition set, so there weren't that many to start with, but a lot of pieces from that era are now lost or in landfills. So it only comes up for sale from time to time, usually at auction. One sold in 2003 for $72 buck. Can you believe that? $72 for a single Lego piece. Anyway, every time I buy used Legos, I always check for that piece. Oh, there's other pieces like that too. It isn't just the one piece. There was another piece, well actually a minifigure, that was all gold. Not like that fake plastic-looking gold, but actually shiny. Wait, where are you going? Guys, hey, I'm almost done. You gotta hear the rest. Guys.
Henry VIII second verse, same as the first.
The entire story and character construct of the Kingdom Hearts series.
The fact that College Board basically has a monopoly on the college credit entrance business, at least in the US, but we used them in an international school I went to too, and how competition is necessary for APs, SATs, ACTs, ECT. To be cheaper and more reasonable. They are bad for the higher education system and everyone in it. How badly I want someone to play WoW with me. Edit, rip my inbox. I'm never going to be able to reply to everyone, so I'm just going to bullet point a couple of the most common replies. Greater than what is WoW? World of Warcraft, massively multiplayer online role-playing game by Blizzard Entertainment. Originally released in 2004, it's arguably the most successful MMO of all time. The current expansion, Shadowlands, just released at the end of 2020. The player count has ebbed and flowed over the years, but it's still got an active player base numbering in the multi-millions, and Shadowlands briefly held the record for fastest-selling PC game ever. Greater than come join us on X server, Classic, Alliance, etc. I genuinely appreciate everyone who has offered to game along with me. Unfortunately right now unless you're Horde on Thrall US, I'm not going to be able to move. I'm a rampaging alcoholic and I'm too deeply rooted where I am to make any changes beyond maybe moving guilds. Greater than play Y game instead. That's a negative. Ghost Rider. People throw me the stink eye every time I say it, but I really like where WoW is right now. Shadowlands brought me back into WoW after quitting mid-mists. For me, that's massive. As a result, I'm not eager to try and pick up another time sink right now.
constantly making eye contact and asking what is wrong.
Every single mistake they made in the planning and execution of said kidnapping.
Hashtag I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Warhammer 40k.
Endlessly critiquing their kidnapping plan as I suggest better options. You know, the zip tie is a nice pick, but they're really easy to snap with since effort. Personally, I'd suggest rope or even paracord. I hope you remembered to wear a disguise when you rented this van. They have CCTVs everywhere nowadays. Neither of us need your face on TV. So what's your endgame here? Is it money? A beep thing. Revenge? A beep thing. I just like to know what's on the itinerary. If it's one of those other things, can it also be a beep thing? I mean, it's not my fault you didn't think to sedate me when you picked me up. Frankly, that's a rookie mistake.
About how Hades is actually a pretty good guy and that the idea of him being evil or bad comes from the Christian idea of the devil being associated with him for no reason other than underworld.
My cat.
My 15 story ideas, all of which are fantastical. Hey guys, quick edit. So many of you sound like amazing writers, creators, and storytellers. So I made the subreddit your story here PLs. Feel free to join to put any or all aspects of your stories down, no matter how short or long. I can't respond to all of you, so here's a subreddit instead. Smiley face.
Me explaining in great detail why it was the right decision to keep Tom Bombadil out of the Lord of the Rings movies.
The tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. That my dad can beat up his dad.
World of Warcraft.